Hey y'all, look at me, I look drained. Sometimes you gotta laugh to keep from crying. Yo, so much has been happening, and I know springtime brings new beginnings, so a lot has been happening. People in my personal life and work life, their parents are passing away. There's a couple situations. I ain't gonna get too into it because it's their own thing, but it just got me thinking. It just got me thinking, like, how I deal with people passing away. I'm trying to think. The first person I knew that kind of passed away that was close to me was my grandfather. And when he passed away, talking low, I just woke up. This is my morning. Hello. Okay, this is serious. Let me get serious. This is my morning voice. Okay, when my grandfather passed away, I was like 16. And this is kind of me openly talking about it too. Oh my gosh. Maybe that's another thing. When other people pass away, maybe it gets you thinking and stuff. So it got me thinking. I was 16. I was in high school. I was very private. I don't even think I let a lot of people know. If they knew, they knew. If they didn't, they didn't. My family, we really didn't even have a big celebration. Just close relatives came to the house, and that was about it. I can't even remember who came. Like, it's all a blur. Yeah, I probably cried a little bit, and that was it. I remember I had a friend at the time, and she was telling me, she's like, Deja, you not crying, nothing. She said, you gonna keep that all inside, and one day it's just gonna all come out. Has that day come? I don't think so. But like, there was days like I was just thinking about him and then like tear up, like, oh, my grandpa, and like crying, you know, shed a tear, but it'd be like happy tears, like to remember him. But that's about it. Then it was my great grandma when I was about 20. I never told nobody, but I found out she passed away when I was at this boy apartment I like. I know him to this day. I know him, and I was over at his apartment, and I got the news, and I was like, dang. I think I shed a little quick tear there too. I didn't even tell him. And I think he took me home that next morning or that night. I don't remember. He was driving at the time. And for that one, that was more of a bigger memorial service. Family came. My great grandmother was, her congregation was there. Yeah, and stuff like that. Because she was more involved in like spreading the word, and had a lot of Bible studies, and she did a lot. So she had more people at her service, and people popped out for her. I cried there because everybody was crying, and because, you know, I will miss her. And I think that's about it that I could think of. Anybody pretty close to me. You know, now that I dwell about it, you know, it's sad and hard to think about. You know, thinking like, who could be next? But I try not to live like that day by day, because, you know, I'll just worry myself unnecessarily. But I do think of it, and when I do, I think of my parents too. Think of my grandmother. I got other grandparents too, but you know, they got kids, so I think that isn't that the arrangements and stuff really won't be on me when it comes to like my older grandparents and stuff. The only thing that would be on me is if like my grandma passed away, but I'm not really doing nothing to tell y'all the truth. I'll let y'all know, but that's about it. I'm keeping that one pretty private. I'll let family members know. I'll ask my grandma one more time if she want anything, but she always told me she didn't want no parties, you know, before her dementia. She told me she didn't want no event or nothing. She just want to be cremated and be at peace. So I'm respecting her wishes. So yeah, that will be private. And what else? I don't know. I won't be posting it online, nothing. Because that's why it's kind of hard for me to know like what goes on. Because I don't be online anymore. I like post and I go. I don't follow anybody because I just wanted to be in my own little world. Because I was just trying to focus on a goal, which I accomplished my goal. But it's like, dang, I don't want to change anything, you know. I accomplished my goal by not being on social media too much, not following anyone, staying out of everyone's business. So I'm not biased on anything, you know. It's like once you get to a point where you're trying to be on social media and be a content creator, I kind of gotta put those what's those blindfolds that those horses have, and just look straight, so that I'm not copying anyone or someone there is whatever getting on me. I'm just trying to be myself. So it's like I never wanted no hard feelings to nobody, but I will not be knowing what's going on unless somebody personally tells me. You have to text my phone, message me, email me. Like you gotta like let me know for me to know. You know, I kind of liked it because not being on social media helped me have deeper connections and personal connections with people. You know, I'm not learning with the rest of the world. You know, I'm going to cherish moments that I'm told and what people tell me one-on-one, you know, like that. Even though I know when it comes to this type of topic, sometimes you may not even have the strength to let everybody know. And the best you can do is just let the word spread, and that's fine too. And then somehow it'll get to people who need to know, you know. But I'm fine with, I'm fine with that. It's my nail polish chipping off. I gotta do my nails. So yeah, I have no hard feelings to nobody right now. I don't even care how I found out. It's just, it is what it is. I know now. I'll try to be there. And that's it. Like I said, it's multiple people that I have to get myself ready, because like that's an emotional toll. Because you know, I cry a lot. I cry if other people cry. So I don't know. That's just something I have. I can't control it. Like y'all could be crying and I'ma cry. Like I don't know. Like I just cry. So I guess that's like feeling people's pain or their sadness or whatever. So I have to mentally prepare for that. And yeah. But yeah, basically, I deal with the passing of others just by just reflecting, remembering. Yeah. They say life is short, but I don't feel that way. I feel like life is explored, life is experienced. I feel like, I don't know. I don't know. Life is a gift. Life is a gift. Life is a gift, definitely. And then I appreciate and cherish the moments that I share with everybody. Life is your gift, and you're sharing yourself with me or whoever. So I appreciate people who are sharing themselves with me, because you're sharing your gift, your presence here. And yeah, like I'm appreciative. life, everyone I meet. Yeah, and it just got me reflecting. And I'm gonna try not to isolate myself too. Try not to isolate, because I used to do that a lot. Even though I am kind of isolated right now, but that's only because like I just go to work, come home, spend time with my family that I got right now and stuff like that. I haven't really been outside like partying and stuff. Not right now. I'm just still trying to stay focused and enjoy every moment I have with those around me. That too has me reflect on that, just to keep experiencing that. But that's all I really got to say right now. Yeah, I don't know. And don't forget, you guys might know from previous videos, you know, I grew up without my parents. So them coming in and out of my life, people leaving my life. I had a little bit of healing with those abandonment. I don't want to say issues, but just, you know, abandonment. So I think when people do leave my life, maybe that's how I'm able to like handle it a little better, because I'm used to people leaving ever since I was a very young age, coming in and coming out and leaving, and I have no control of that, of people who, you know, I think should be taking care of me leaving my life. So, you know, I know it's going to be different for others who had their parents, took care of them, loved them and everything, and that person leaves. I understand that can be harder. So, you know, I'm trying not to be too, I'm trying to sympathize with that, you know, and understand that. But yeah, for me, I understand it's a little different. Sad that sometimes growing up in harder situations handles you for major events like that. So yeah, that too, our parents, you know, pass away and people move along and leave my life. I handle it well, fortunately, and kind of unfortunately, because people have been leaving since I was young, in and out, and it just officially left. So it's as if they're not even here with me now, which is kind of sad. Alive, but not with me. So when they are really gone, it's like, it's no change. But yeah, if I could think of anything else, or if you guys could think of anything else in the comments to help others deal with the passing of family members, friends, people's dearest to them, please leave it in the comment. Maybe I'll learn from it too. You know. But all right, y'all, let me go. I gotta get ready for work. But I'll be back. We'll be more upbeat soon. Yeah, a lot going on. But I'm okay though. I'm okay. I did have a little headache before, but I'm okay. Very sad. I don't want to lose nobody. I don't want to lose y'all either. Oh Lord. Okay, let me not make work. Oh, let me not. All right, y'all. I'll be back. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Dang. All right, y'all. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, I just wanted to share what's been on my mind and where I've been. I haven't been going too long, but still let y'all know. I've been hearing the birds chirping. It's giving me hope that it'll be warm soon. I look forward to that. Yeah. The birds are chirping. All right, y'all. Let me officially go before I'm late. All right, so I'll be back, y'all. Yeah, look for another video the middle or towards the end of this week, for sure. So I'll be back. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for everything, literally. Like, I appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate it. I could come here and talk to y'all, because it might come a time I have nobody. Oh my God, let me go. Bye, y'all.